Today we're going to be doing a role-playing activity, and it's based on the question, are you represented at the Seneca Falls Convention in 1848? And recall that the Seneca Falls Convention was the first women's rights convention in the United States. And with this lesson, we're going to be honoring the accomplishments as well as exploring the limitations of the women of Seneca Falls. So let's start off by asking ourselves some questions about what we know about women in the U.S. in 1848. And we're going to do this by filling out an anticipation guide. Go ahead and read each statement, decide whether you agree or disagree with it, and then place a check in the appropriate column. Feel free to work in groups of 4 to discuss these statements. So let's take a look at the statements and see what you know. Statement number 1. In 1848, it is considered improper for women to speak in public. Do you think that's true or not? Do you agree or disagree with that statement? Statement number 2. In 1848, women are not allowed to own property in any state in the U.S. Do you agree or disagree with that statement? Statement number 3. In most states, it is legal for a man to beat his wife. In New York, a man can beat his wife with a horsewhip every few weeks to keep her from nagging. Agree or disagree? Statement number 4. In 1848, women may not vote in any state in the U.S. Do you agree or disagree? Statement number 5. It is extremely difficult for a woman to divorce her husband in most states. Most courts grant custody of the children to men. Alimony is sometimes awarded to women, but they are not allowed to sue in court to make them pay up. Agree or disagree? Statement number 6. Based on British common law, a woman cannot sign a contract even if her husband lets her. Do you agree or disagree? So let's start the role-playing activity. Now that we've talked about what we think we know about the lives of women in 1848. I'm going to divide the class into 5 groups. Each group is going to represent one woman from the time period. The first group is representing a Cherokee woman, the second group an African American woman, a third group a Mexican woman, a fourth a woman who is a New England mill worker, a fifth group is a woman who is a middle to upper class white reformer. You're all going to get a handout that describes to you what their lives were like during that time period. So it's time to get ready for the convention. You need to work with your group, talk about who you are, what woman you're representing, what her life is like, and then you need to ask yourselves, well, what do we want to see changed? What laws and conditions do we not like that affect us? And how do we want them to be changed? So you need to put them in order of importance and then get ready for the convention. Okay, well, I'm going to stop the lesson here, but I just want to share with you my post-reading strategy, and that is a reaction guide. I would have students fill out this guide, and it contains the same questions as those from the anticipation guide, and it is a way for them to reflect on whether their ideas were challenged or not.